Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Lisa. I'm so glad you're here. On this channel, I share my love for planners and journaling by sharing Japanese stationery stores, stationery items, and so on. In today's video, I'll be sharing a Traveler's Factory stamp rally that takes place every summer, and then I'm gonna share a beautiful fountain pen, and lastly I'll share a short video of journal with me from a recent trip to Sri Lanka. First off, let me explain a stamp rally. During an event, when you make a purchase at any Traveler's Factory store, Nakameguro airport, you receive a passport style paper. Each time you shop at the location, you get a stamp on it. Once you collect stamps from 3 different stores, you receive an original sticker. There is no minimum purchase amount required. Next up, I visited Traveler's Factory Airport Station when my close friend who had just returned from Mexico was about to fly back there. She's also a Traveler's Factory fan, so I wanted to go with her. However, things were quite busy, especially, before the departure, and we didn't have much time, so I ended up visiting alone. Since it was during the summer vacation, the airport was a bit crowded. That being said, the Traveler's Factory airport store felt calm and relaxed, which made it a pleasant place to look around. Next, my last stop was the Traveler's Factory station. This store always feels like the busiest one to me because it is located at the Tokyo station and people were constantly coming in and out all the time. And the atmosphere was a bit hectic and less relaxing. But I think it's good because I don't have to take too much time shopping, and maybe you can make the most of your time. So after getting my stamp there, I stopped by the pen festival that was being held at Maruzen Marunouchi nearby. I'm not familiar with a fountain pen and don't have many bottle inks yet, but seeing such a large collection really made me think how fun it would be to start collecting them. Next up, I'm so thrilled to share a very special gift I received from BENU. They kindly gifted me this beautiful fountain pen so that I could share it with you here on my channel. As you may already know, BENU is a fountain pen brand founded in 2016 and based in Armenia. Alright, let's take a look inside. The box looks nice and so pretty. As the website says, BENU has committed to plastic-free packages, which is amazing. It's all made out of paper and recyclable materials. So this is the pen I picked called Royal Themes. I chose a design that perfectly reflects 2 things I really love: travel journaling and my dream of visiting London again. The pen I selected is inspired by the iconic river Thames with a soft water blue color and shimmering details. Inside, we got some instructions and a lifetime warranty, and one of blue ink cartridge, which is really nice because I don't have much button ink. Okay, let's take a closer look at a nib. I have chosen a fine nib because I've never tried this before and I was so curious how it felt for my journaling style. It got a standard international converter as well. Alright, I've attached the included converter, so now I'm gonna test how it writes. Even while twisting it, you can admire the beautiful illustrations, which makes me feel excited even before I start writing. Okay, I do an ink test using my Hobonichi Techo cousin. At first, the ink flow was a little dry, but as the ink gradually settled into the paper, the writing became smooth and comfortable. I really love how it feels. So what I love most about BENU pens is how bold and artistic their designs are. They always manage to combine elegance with a playful sense of adventure. This one, for example, has glitter accents that creates a gorgeous depth when the light hits it. It feels like holding a little piece of London's atmosphere in my hand. So when they reached out to me, I had planned to travel to Sri Lanka, so I told them that I might not be able to post a video right away. And they were so kind. They told me it would be absolutely fine to make the video after returning home. So I said yes immediately. They were so kind enough to send it to me before the trip, so I uploaded it there. But unfortunately, I didn't have the time for journaling. So as soon as I came back, I started doing a travel journal and writing it with this pen like this. So earlier I tried writing in English, but here I'm writing in Japanese in my Traverse notebook. So unlike the English alphabet, Japanese characters don't allow the pen to glide in one continuous motion, so I was curious about how the pen would feel. But I think it's good. It writes smoothly without any issues. Regarding the grip, the pen is very comfortable to hold. It has a nice balance, not too heavy, not too light. The nib gives a smooth writing experience that works perfectly for my travel journals, especially when I want to write quickly but still keep everything neat. And even when writing for a long time, my hand doesn't get tired. I can truly say that even as a beginner, this BENU fountain pen attracts me so much. One of the things I love most about BENU is how artistic and bold their designs are. They celebrate creativity and imagination. Even when I'm simply holding this pen, I feel like I'm holding a small piece of London. I fall in love with them in terms of the uniqueness of the designs and smooth writing experience. So I do hope more people will give it a try, because once you get it, you get into it like me. So aside from the Royal Thames, I was fascinated by many others like American Dreamscape, London Calling, and many others. Each one feels like a completely different characteristic and story. They have so many designs that it can be hard to choose one, but I'm very happy with this pen. If you are interested, please take a look at BENU website. I'll link it in the description box below, along with details on the Royal Thames model and other pens. It's often said that when we travel, our brains undergo changes that money can't buy. Our comfort zones are broken, expanded, and reshaped, and our brains are stimulated by new experiences. Happiness and success are also said to be linked to the breadth of our perspective. So traveling is considered one of the best ways to expand that perspective. Above all, it teaches us how diverse the world truly is. Travel helps us grow, it activates the brain, and it's said that the hippocampus, the part responsible for memory and learning, works at full capacity. That's why I want to travel abroad again. And next time, I really hope to go to London, together with this band. Alright, thank you all for watching today's video, and thank you again to BENU for sending this beautiful pen. If you enjoyed this review and would like to see more content like this, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Alright, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!